Hey guys, Miss Brown here. Just wanting to give you some information that will hopefully make you feel a little bit caught up after having had to be out for a while. Before you guys left, we talked about potential energy. We did the lab with the ball where we bounced the ball from different heights, and we saw that the higher the ball was bounced from, the higher it bounced back, and therefore we learned that it had more potential energy. And so, as I try to draw some apples here on this fabulous tree of mine, which apple would you tell me has the highest gravitational potential energy? And that would be this apple because it is at the upper, or it's just the highest apple in the tree. So it has the highest GPE because of its high position. Obviously, GPE just meaning gravitational potential energy. Um, Gravitational potential energy depends on two things or two factors affected. So, GPE depends depends on height of the object, right, which we just talked about, and also the mass of the object. All right. So if I have two books and I have a big old thick book, uh, and then I have a little skinny book here, and they're both dropped, which one is going to do more? Oh dear, more damage to this terrible looking foot that I've drawn at the bottom. Obviously, this thicker book is going to do more work or energy being the ability to do work on that foot because it has more mass. Okay, so those are the two factors that affect gravitational potential energy. All right, so besides gravitational potential energy, we've talked a lot about systems, and I know we had been before you left, but I just wanted to give you an example of the type of thing that you're going to see on your first assessment. So here we have a trampoline system, and so what are the different parts? So what if we were just to list the parts of the system? So we would say, obviously we've got kids there. We've got the material, not sure what it's called, that goes over the trampoline, the stand, and so important, cannot forget the earth or the ground. And we'll talk about why that is. Okay, so this is the part of this system. So I'll ask you to explain how these parts work together. Okay, so obviously the stand gives something for the material to be attached to. It's shaped in a way that matches the shape of the material. The material is bouncy, which allows the kids to jump up and down. The ground gives us what? Or the earth gives us gravity. So that's why this is a huge point. Obviously, not only does the ground give a surface, in this case, a flat surface for the trampoline to sit on, but it's what makes this whole thing fun, right? If it weren't for gravity, the kids wouldn't get pulled back down. And we'll talk more about the meaning of gravity itself later. So, what if I also were to ask you which of these kiddos, one, two, or three, has the highest gravitational potential energy? So, if we assume, or if we're assuming they have the same mass, then which one has the highest GPE? You guys know that. Number three has the highest GPE because, by definition, that's what gravitational potential energy says that if things have the same mass, that one that's at the highest location has the highest gravitational potential energy.